Hello, you gorgeous people. How are you doing today? I was tempted to start this video like this. Ready? I was tempted to start it with, "Hi, good morning. How are you? Are you ready to grow your business?" There's so much drivel online about how to grow a successful business. And it does my head in because we could be talking about AI, we could be talking about Y2K if you're really ancient, we could be talking about Friends United, we could be talking about LinkedIn, we could be talking about robots or anything else that's ever going to come along that could impact on you and your business and your ability to make money. Here's the thing, it doesn't matter about the route to market in that respect, because as long as humans physically buy from humans, there's some things that don't change. So if you want to grow a business that's successful no matter what, there's some things you need to understand and you need to learn. So having someone that's all slick and perfect and doesn't have this in the background may look good, but can they actually deliver the goods? And that's the important thing. And that's why I don't hide the unicorn Lego and the best-selling book. One of my best-selling books, because I think it's genuinely important that you see a transparent version of the person that's going to help you. So here's me being transparent. I don't really have time to do this. I have been at a networking event, so I have some follow-up to do. If you're not following up, then you really are missing out on a lot of opportunities. But then most business owners are. Most business owners I see have everything already that they need to make lots of money. Just think about that for a moment. Let that sink in. You already have everything you need to make loads of money. You just haven't got it quite in the right order. You're not following up, you're not consistent, and you're not communicating the right way. This is why I say that it doesn't matter if AI comes along. Yes, don't get me wrong. We are very much making sure that insiders understand AI, understand its impact, understand how to do it legally and ethically, make sure they've got an AI policy, make sure they're updating their data protection and all those boring things that are part and parcel of running a business. And those things have to be done. But ultimately, to grow a successful business, it's about doing something that makes the other person watching this video right now feel really special, matter. So I did a post yesterday over on Facebook, regardless of your views on Facebook, and I said, who do you need? What do you need? And we had some people who aren't insiders get on board and say, we could really do with this and we need this. So if you want to get involved in that post, I posted that on the 25th of February 2026 at 10:58 in the morning. Go over, get involved. There's about 25 comments on it so far. And you'd be very welcome to come and share your needs and your advice. So 2 of the people that have posted on this one post are looking for sponsors. In the last 24 hours, I have had 6 or 7. There's a bird sat on the roof watching me, which is a bit freaky. He's just sat there like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm talking to this lot. There's at least 6 people looking for sponsors from me today. And that happens all the time, every day. There's always an event, a charity, an organisation, a school, a hospital. Somebody is looking for sponsorship. And most people, when they're looking for sponsorship, get it wrong. Because what they do is, we're going to do this for you and we're going to do this. I'm just looking at the 2 people that are asking for sponsorship on here. One is for a business hub. They are looking for growth partners and local business. The other one is a small, I want to make sure I word it right, Strange Little Obsessions, and they are running a small convention, smaller, more cozy, more of cost-effective for vendors and attendees. Stalls fit the same theme with free games and interaction, meet and greets, panels and chill out areas. I love the sound of this one. Strange Little Obsessions, a lady called Claire Napper. So I'll make sure that these 2 posts get connected. Now here's the thing. I just want to double check I've got this right. If this is something you can help with, I'd love to chat more as a sponsor you get. So people are talking about here, this is what you get, right? It doesn't connect. I have had, as I say, 6 requests for me to get involved and sponsor something in the last 24 hours. Owner of the BWA Insiders, we get the opportunity for events both regionally, nationally, and internationally. We have official partnerships with the business show. I will make sure I tag them in this link as well, so you can make sure that if you are an insider, you get a discount when you phone the team and say, hey, Mandy said this event in November is going to be epic and we need to be there. And what we can do is, because we're an official partner with them, we can make your backlinks go on our website, and then your backlinks go on our website and they go on their website. So it's a nice little opportunity on top of the event. And that's what we're looking for. We're looking for the things that are different, that enable our members to stand out. So when you say we'll put you on a website, this is a bit rude, I'm afraid. Oh, okay, big deal. We'll promote you on social media. Oh, big deal. What I want to know is, how are you differentiating yourself from everybody else? Now, I really like the idea of Claire's here because it's small and it's intimate. And I think more and more we want that feeling of connectivity. One of the things that really matters to me over the Insiders is that whether you're attending our event or only rely on the confidential community that you can access 24 hours a day whenever you want to, is that feeling that people get me, that they care, they're business owners, they've been there, they've done that. And if they haven't been there and done that, they're going to make sure I know people that have been there and they have done that. And not just people they've met at networking events. We are a genuine family and we genuinely care about each other. And that is what I get the feeling from Claire's post. And here's the thing, it's about how you make me feel. And one of the things that most people that go for sponsors don't do is they don't look at what people aren't good at. Now, if it was me, I would be saying, I know, for instance, people aren't consistent with their follow-up. They have pretty holy, as in lots of big holes in them, marketing strategies. And things like this mean that, yes, you could rock up at that event and do quite well on the day, but it's highly unlikely you're going to benefit long term because your marketing strategy is a bit poor and you haven't got everything in place so that you don't just capture people on the day. You capture them, you keep them, you invest in them, they want to stay, they tell other people about you, they become brand ambassadors, and your company grows from one event. Now, when you can offer me that, that's when I get on board, because people tend to be rubbish at social media. They don't know what to write about. They always tell me they're going to get round to writing a blog, and they never do get round to writing a blog, or they write one blog in 2023, and I say, that's brilliant, but when was the last time you added to your blog? And they go, oh, it's all right, AI wrote something for me. And I'm like, oh, okay. That's better than nothing, I suppose. And when did AI wrote this? Last summer. I had a go at it. It was quite good. Okay. And they're the people that you want to be able to target. You want to target the people that are rubbish at marketing, never get around to getting things done, want to invest in events but a bit nervous to do it, want the support to make a success. So Claire, I'd love to have a chat about how we can help your people excel at this event, and we'll hold their hands to ensure that they don't just benefit on the day, they benefit after. One of the things I see at many events I go to, and I will do everything in my power to support every Insiders event I can. I was at a networking event here on Mersey Island this morning supporting Abby and Alex Tasker, and yes, I will tag them in this so that they get to see this and you can come along. And then I've been and supported Lotan Magazine, and then tonight I'm off to see Ben Phillips and the team at the Tech Networking event over in Colchester, another great event. And even if you're not local, I'm still talking about you. Yes, people like you, Sarah Stevens, up in Lancashire, Manchester, Greater Manchester, because it's really important that we support you all. So I can see the opportunity there that we can help those people not just excel from the event, but excel long term. And when I go to these events, the amount of time I see opportunities are left on the table, the amount of time you go to events where people have, paid good money for a stand and then they stand behind their wares, their merch, and they don't even make eye contact. You want to push your table back, stand in front of your table. If anything, keep a chair there that you give to people walking past because their feet ache and they'd love a sit down, and make things better for the passerby. And these are the little things that mean that people remember you. More than ever, we want things that make us feel special. We want things that make us feel we matter. And I can see Claire's opportunity here really doing that. Now, I've only just found out about, there's so many things coming in. Right, okay. So I've just found out about Bisley, local business hub, Suffolk, Norfolk, Essex. I'll tag the cross too so you can find them. And it's a business directory. I'm a member of loads of business directories. It's going to be about who they partner up with, how they're promoting it, not just on Facebook. Sorry, but Facebook, like that, has turned insiders off. I had mine turned off overnight. Done nothing, absolutely nothing. And when it came back on, I'd lost everyone I was following, which was quite handy because I'm now down to following about 80 people. So I now look like a celebrity. But it is annoying because I'm finding insiders I'm not connected to, and I'm like, oops, that's embarrassing, because it's really important to me that I know what all the insiders are doing. I like, share, comment on their posts on LinkedIn, Instagram, and Facebook. But don't be so reliant on Facebook. I think Facebook's getting its comeuppance. Mr. Man in charge is in America in the courts right now. Any company that is reliant on one thing is really pushing their luck. So a business directory can be a really good opportunity if it's connected to an organisation that genuinely cares. We are just in the process of updating the directory that the insiders get for free. I'll bung in the one we got at the moment, but I'm not happy with it. I want to see it be more interactive. And because we have got a lot of members now, there's well over 200 members. So I just want to make sure the directory is more interactive. So I'm going to tag loads of really cool people in the post over on Facebook, and then I'll but think about it. If you're looking for sponsors, if you're looking in for investors, you've got to go and look at that organisation and say to yourself, what are they rubbish at? What are they not doing well? And what do we do really well? And how could we fill in the gaps for them? Many organisations do not follow up effectively, do not have great marketing strategies, still relying on physically being attached to a computer or a phone to make their companies work. And that just isn't long-term productive. I can be sat in my hotel walking on the beach, building Lego, and still pick up new business because of the strategies I teach the insiders. So hope this helps you too. If you stumbled across this video, I don't promote these videos, and I get loads of people going, your video is not really getting a lot of traction. Good. If you stumble across this video, it's because you've picked up on it and you've got yourself a bit of free advice. I do my videos here for insiders and then add it to the confidential community that you can't find unless you've paid. Sorry. Where I then give mentoring, coaching, and training to ensure that you actually get the results you want. I do ask a lot of questions, and I do expect to see you grow and change and make loads of money, because that's one of the things that we all need in business. If you have benefited from this video, a little like makes me smile, doesn't achieve a great deal. But more importantly, if you need a hand, I've got 2 of these. And behind me, there's over 400 hands. Actually, if you take into account all this stuff, there's thousands of hands. And we genuinely care about each other. I think the small businesses need to stop worrying about what everyone else is doing and concentrate on supporting one another. And that's something we actively do. So I'll make sure I promote the other networking events, just so you know that I'm all about the collaboration and supporting everyone I possibly can. But it's a two-way street. The ones that are loyal to me and go out there and promote me, thank you very much. Much appreciated. We are better together. And so I want to say a big thank you to you all too. Thank you for watching, but go and have a look at the gaps that people have. What are they sucking at? What are they really rubbish at? And that's how you get them to get involved. And once you know what it is that they're missing, what they're no good at, then you've got to make them, well, then it's about how you make them feel. And ultimately, at the end of the day, insiders know I genuinely love them to bits and I do anything in my power to make them successful. And yes, they only give me £25 a month. A lot of them are not clients, give me £2.5 a day, but I'd still do anything for them. And that's what you got to ask. How do we make our customers feel? How do we make people we network with feel? That's one I think many people forget. You do not know who that person knows. So be nice to everybody, especially if you've got pink hair, because they remember you. Thanks for watching. I'm here and I genuinely care about you and your small business. Do not be alone. It is hard work, damn hard work right now. But together we can make this a fantastic thing.